Hey there, I'm Lynn Carpenter with Blissful Heart Coaching. I see you. I know why you're here. You feel that pull, the deep yearning to stop people pleasing and to finally trust yourself, to stop saying yes when you mean no, to stop twisting yourself into what others expect, and to finally feel free. But if you've tried, you know it's not that simple. There's something deeper underneath, old wounds, fears, patterns that keep pulling you back. And that's why I want to introduce you to my co coach today, Romeo. Romeo has been on his own journey of learning to trust himself. Like many of us who struggle with confidence, his story might feel familiar to you. You see, Romeo lost his best friend and confident herd leader, Bodie, in 2020. And as the only gelding left in the herd, I believe he felt it was his job to take charge. But he wasn't ready. Instead of leading with calm certainty, he became pushy and somewhat aggressive to the other horses in the herd. I could see the uncertainty behind his actions. He was acting like a leader, but deep down, I believe he didn't trust himself to be one. Does that sound familiar? If you've spent years people pleasing, it can feel unnatural, almost wrong to start setting boundaries. So sometimes you overcompensate. You go from yes, of course, to absolutely not because you feel truly confident, but because you're still operating from fear. Romeo reminds us that true confidence isn't about pushing people away. It's about standing firm in who you are without needing to control or prove anything. Romeo hasn't always been in this herd. He was abandoned in a field when he was 4 years old and had to learn to survive before he found his forever home with us. His past shaped how he responds to the world, just like yours has shaped you. If you've been hard on yourself thinking you should be better at boundaries by now, should stop falling into old patterns, let this be your reminder. Your patterns made sense for where you were. They helped you survive. And now you're ready to learn new ways of being. Just like Romeo is learning to lead from confidence instead of fear, you're learning to step into your power, and you're exactly where you need to be. The goal isn't to swing from people pleasing to rigid boundary setting. It's to find that steady, centered middle ground. Romeo is learning this too, shifting from pushy uncertainty to quiet confidence. And just like him, you don't have to figure it all out overnight. So, how do you start moving toward that balance? Here's something I want you to try the next time you feel stuck between saying yes out of obligation or no out of frustration. The first thing is to notice when you're slipping into either people pleasing or feeling like you have to be overly forceful. Awareness is the first step to any change. The second is to pause and take a deep breath. Give yourself a moment to step out of the automatic reaction. And third, ask yourself, what would genuine confidence feel like here? Not fear based defensiveness, not shrinking back, just steady self trust. And lastly, take one small step in that direction. It doesn't have to be perfect, just one shift toward honoring yourself. It's so okay to be in the process. You're learning just like Romeo. And every time you practice, you're building the trust you need to stand firmly in who you are. Romeo and I are both still working on this, and that's the beauty of the journey. You don't have to have it all figured out to be making progress. If Romeo's story resonates with you, I have something special coming soon. I'm creating a free quiz to help you uncover your unique people pleasing pattern. Because just like Romeo, you have your own way of navigating boundaries. Romeo shows us one way that boundary struggles can show up, and I've identified 4 distinct patterns that keep us stuck in people pleasing. When you take the quiz, you'll discover which pattern is most active for you right now and receive personalized guidance from me to support you on your journey to authenticity. If this message speaks to you, be sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more horse-inspired wisdom on living authentically. Until next time, this is Lynn and Romeo reminding you your journey to self-trust is so worth it. I'll see you in the next video.